Now remember that in our previous class, we talked about categorization as categorizing information types. We talked about the fact that for you to be able to categorize your system, you are using the NIST 860 revision tool. Now I want to take you into the NIST 860 revision tool and show you how to be able to do the categorization. Now this document that you are seeing here is your NIST 860 revision tool or volume 2 revision 1. Now what this document does is that it contains what we call information types. So your system owner is going to give you the information types, or he's going to sit down with you. Then you start deliberating that, okay, based on the system that we are going to work on, what information types are we supposed to select? And therefore you go through it, then now you'll be able to select all those information. After you have selected the information types, now you have that on your document that is called the FIPS 199. And your FIPS 199 is supposed to be able to contain all the information types. And so on my right, it's my FIPS 199. So if you can see on your screen, these are the FIPS 199. These are the information types that we have selected that we are going to go ahead and work on. And so all these information types, we need to go look into the NIST 860 volume 2 and make sure that all these information types are found in there. Now, let's get into it. The first information type that we have intelligence operations. So when you come here, you select intelligence operations. Then you come to the NIST 860 volume 2. Now, hit Control F on there. Control V to be able to paste it. Then you look for it. Then you can hit Enter. Then you see that you have intelligence operations. Now, when you come to intelligence operations, you see over here. Now, it explains what the intelligence operations is. And it says that intelligence operations involve the development and management of accurate, comprehensive, and timely foreign intelligence on national security topics. So now we have an idea about it, and I don't want to bore you to go through all this reading, but I will encourage you to be able to do that. Now, when you look at the security category, this is what we are looking for. And so you can see down there that it's saying that but you can see down there that it's saying that confidentiality is high, integrity is high, availability is high. I come to my FIPS 199, then I'll select confidentiality high, integrity high, availability high. Then I move on to the next one. Program monitoring. Once again, I do my copy. I come onto my NIST 800, go ahead and be able to go ahead and look for it. Program monitoring. It says that confidentiality is low, integrity is low, availability is low. Then I'll come in low, low, then low. Now, to be able to help whoever is doing the assessment, I copy this so that I can reference it and make sure that I have the identifier associated with it so that he knows very well that this is where I'm getting the information from. Then I come to supply chain management. Come and do it again. Now you could see under here that under supply chain management, it doesn't give me the actual category straight. But I can still go ahead and still search in there and see if it's going to have that in there for me. But I can see that it doesn't give it to me. So I continue. So what it has here for me is this. So I copy the identifier, bring it right here. Then now I'm looking at everything that's under C3.4. So we have C3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, and that is it. Okay, now I need to see the average of all this. 4, 4 says that confidentiality is low, integrity is low, availability is low, so that's good. Now, 4, 3 is also saying that it's still the same, low, low. 4, 2 is also telling me that it's still low. Then 4, 1 is also telling me that it's still low. So then this is an easy fix. Then I select it, then I move ahead. And when I'm done, I need to fill all these. All of them I need to be able to go through and make sure that I'm doing the needful. I'm selecting all of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video, go ahead and finish all these so that I don't have to be waiting. Then I'll come back and I'll come and finish it up for you. All right, welcome back. Now, you can see over here that I have been able to now complete everything that I need to do under this. And this is just the first part. Everything that needs to be done have been completed. And see that I've completed the whole section. Now I need to do what we call calculating what we call the high water mark. Now the high water mark is asking that, hey, for this that you did, what is the highest under confidentiality? What is the highest under integrity? And what is the highest under availability? And you can see on there that the highest under confidentiality is high. The highest under integrity also is high. And the highest under availability is high. Remember, you are not doing an average or the most frequent. You are supposed to select the highest watermark. And the rationale behind it is that you see what you are doing is that you are trying to make sure that your system is protected. And it's saying that some of the information that you are going to have access to are high or sensitive data. If it's sensitive data, then you need to be able to put in high or sensitive controls. And that is why you need to select that. And so you come down here and then you come and fill it out as high, high, high. Meaning that your system categorization is a high. And so you go back into your SSP and make sure that you are selecting on the top here, you select high. Then you go back and go and select high controls. And you can even use this as an example when you're doing an interview that you're supposed to go and categorize the system. And instead of the highest watermark, you selected the most frequent, which is normal. Many people do it. And that's why there needs to be someone who also will look over your work and approve it. Because we want to make sure that you are not making, if you get your categorization wrong, that is it. Your whole system will be wrong. It's either you are over categorizing your system or you're under categorizing the system. That is not right. You need to make sure that you are categorizing your system in the right way, selecting the right information types, selecting the right security category, then making sure that you are developing what we call your high watermark. Then you use that to go and select your controls. Catch you in the next class.